Greetings, beloved! Happy new moon in Libra. This is an exciting new moon that brings in potent medicine. So I'm going to share about that medicine in a second, but first I wanted to say that the new moon is a time that is ripe for manifestation. So manifesting the next 28-day cycles. This is a time to set intentions, and also as a woman to get in touch with your lunar cycles, your menstrual flow, to gather in circle with other women, which is what I mean, and I want to share about that at the end of the video, how you can join for free in my sister gathering. So for everyone, women, men, here is what's cooking for the new moon in Libra. Libra rules are relationships, and it's all about love, peace, balance, cooperation, community. And Uranus, which is about conscious awakening and removing love limits, is involved. With Uranus in the opposition of the new moon, we're allowed an opportunity to reflect on our relationships, on our loves, on our personal life. And you want to expect unexpected changes this month. And you probably have been noticing that there's a lot of intensity going on in the sky and on this planet. That's coming from Uranus, which can bring out those unexpected changes. So we need to be able to adapt, to be in our feminine flow, to be in our intuition, and to listen to our higher self calling. Now, this is a wonderful time to tap into our prosperity and abundance if we are able to go with the flow and to really listen from that higher self state. So stay both open-minded and open and flexible to the feminine flow of life. Now we have these two abundant stars, these fortunate stars, Spica and Arcturus, the lucky stars, which are critically aspected by Uranus. Now Uranus is an intense yet potent medicine that offers us quantum leaps. So these fires, these firestorms that are happening, the tsunamis and earthquakes and all the planetary changes on Gaia, they are getting to be more intense, and the Uranus energy offers us an opportunity to really step up into our power, into our soul's truth. So you may feel a sense of anxiety or overwhelm, but when you take that anxiety, you meditate on it, you ground it, you fuel up your soul purpose, you're going to be able to take these quantum leaps. So the energy, while it can feel uncomfortable on a personal level, a collective level, ultimately Uranus is all about helping you step up into your truth and into your I am self, your higher self. This may be, this might mean moving out of relationship with someone that you find unhealthy. Maybe it's going through a breakup or letting someone go. Maybe this is leaving a job that's not working or not serving, because you're listening to your intuition and letting go of unhealthy patterns. This moon is really about breaking out of old patterns, old constructs, those that imprison us in our soul, and moving into building divinely guided ones. This is about creating the new earth. Some of us are really meditating on how we can make the most impact this lifetime, and that may mean breaking out of our cookie cutter molds and moving into new earth eco villages, into intentional communities. So this is a time to do research on our soul purpose work, or to connect and learn more about what our soul's calling is, both tapping in and also taking action, taking the next step. It's also a time to focus on the type of relationships that we want. There's a lot of Venus energy going on this new moon in Libra, and while it's important to focus on what we want and get really clear on that, it's also important to focus on gratitude and not be in that state of victimhood or complaining or bringing ourselves down on a lower vibration because we want what we don't have yet. So it's about building it as knowing that it will come, calling it in by being in the vibration. It may seem like it's the future, but bringing it now by feeling the vibration. Take small steps, little tiny actions. Maybe write a love note to yourself, or buy yourself a bundle of roses or a box of chocolate, bouquet, and have yourself a little self-love party. So stay out of drama, gossip, victim stories. Don't focus on lack. Do focus on abundance, on what we really do want. Again, Venus is very strong this month in Libra at this time. So make sure that you keep a deep vibration of self-love, and check out my new moon circle that I'm going to be leading on the 19th. I'll be sending out a self-love meditation that is incredible. It's free, it's easy to use. it all starts with love. This new moon in Libra energy is going to be a powerful energy if we dive deeper into self-love. I want to talk briefly about Mercury. Mercury is coupled with Jupiter at the time of the new moon in Libra, guiding us to dive into a little bit of our pain, or maybe a lot of it, illusions, places where we haven't been showing up, where we've been missing the mark, in our discomfort, anywhere where we've been out of alignment. This is our time to see the truth with the microscope. Now, if you're talking about relationships, the twin flame stuff, romantic relationships, this is the time to admit whatever the truth is. If something's not working, if something is an uncomfortable pattern that really needs ironing out, this is the month to go hire support. Do the deep detox work it takes to get into that love alignment. In some cases, it may be an opportunity to take the next steps of, making a commitment to someone that you've been kind of on the fence with. But ultimately, again, it starts with self-love and tuning in to that higher self, and you will know what to do. And if you don't, reach out for support. We have collaboration and tribe in this moon. Now, the last couple pieces I want to share, Aries. Aries is at 23 degrees of Aries and also opposing the sun and the moon. So Aries can feel a little warlike, a little discordant. We have the Uranus energies there as well. So you might feel a little bit of chaos. Aries is the goddess of chaos, god of chaos. This is a time of seeking higher truth. We are waking up, allowing these fires of war to stoke our inner flames and powers, inspiring us to stand up in our own inner governance. We are no longer dependent solely on government. We're starting to learn that there is corruption in these quakes and fires, that there is geoengineering, that there are patterns that are not in alignment with Mother Nature and our truth that need to be illuminated and Illuminati cleared out. We're not only finding the truth within ourselves, but we are finding our truth within the collective. We're stepping up as parents, as adult spirits. You may feel that sense of helplessness as you realize that we're living in an illusion, that our government hasn't been honest with us, that there have been some dark energies storming through. So you might feel that frustration, that mix of empowerment and passion and not knowing what to do and having ideas. So that is Aries, the fighter, as well as Uranus coming in. So if all goes well, you will want to take inspired action, but wait until you get a little bit grounded because it's going to feel very intense. So feel the fire, tap into the higher self, and then take action. It's gonna be a little crazy this moon. So financially, there are some exciting updates. The new moon is a prosperous one as long as we're tuned into the flow. So manifesting new clients is a possibility. If you've been stuck for a while, you've been not happy at a new job, or you're looking for a new job, this might be that month where you manifest that. So set new financial intentions and goals because there's a lot of opportunity this month. Now, this Libra moon holds a medicine for smoothing things over in our community and our relationships. So this is a time to bring peace to the chaos, to the storm. During these times of great challenge in the world, we are creating a sacred space to rise the new earth, to come together and create sustainability in our relationships, in our communities, in permaculture, in our practices of education, farming, politics, all those things. We're here to create the new systems, but it starts at coming from the self in our truth. So whether we're living in community right now, this is a time to bring community together. So gatherings, spending time, maybe volunteering somewhere, going to a permaculture farm, helping out with a neighbor's kid, anything you can do to really connect and find that feeling of community. Overall, this theme of the new moon is really all about finding balance. Balance in the self and coming together out in the world. So your new moon in Libra is a golden opportunity to really create the stability you've been waiting for. Now is your time to rise in your abundance and step out of lack into your divine truth, to step out of enslavement into running your world from your own knowing that you are a king or queen, goddess or god, who's rising, who's stepping up in her soul purpose, power, relationships, and life. And finally, you'll want to take epic self-care. So bathing rituals, coming together in new moon ceremonies, especially for women. And I have a special invitation for you right now. Go to aphroditeuniversity.org/new moon, and the link is also posted in the description box below. And you'll get access to the complimentary 75-minute new moon ceremony in Libra this month. It's going to be videoed live. It's going to be so powerful. And I look forward to creating manifestation magic, to writing up your goals, getting really clear on why you're here and what you're doing this month, and then breaking it down into tiny steps that are super fun and doable. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and share it, subscribe, post some comments. I'd love to hear what your intentions are for this new moon in Libra, what you learned. I look forward to seeing you soon in the next video. Namaste, namasko.